You arrive at a town you've never seen before. One suitcase, one backpack, no memories of this place. The train pulls away. Before you can check your map, someone smiles at you. There you are. He says it like you've only been gone for a week. You laugh awkwardly. I think you got the wrong person. His smile fades. Nice joke. He walks away. You brush it off. Coincidence. Until it happens again. A waitress refuses to take your money. It's on the house. Like always. A child waves excitedly. A taxi driver already knows your address. Except you don't have one. By sunset, 16 strangers have greeted you by name. Not one of them agrees on what your name actually is. But every single one swears they've known you for years. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Yet curiosity wins. You stay one more night. You shouldn't have. A key arrives beneath your hotel door. No note, only one address. You decide to follow it. The apartment building is old. Nobody questions why you're there. The landlord simply nods. Finally came back. Back? He unlocks apartment 407. Inside, everything is spotless. Fresh groceries, clothes in your size, family, photos. Only your face appears in every picture. Birthdays, vacations, weddings. You don't remember any of them. You check the dates. Some photos were taken 20 years ago. You aren't old enough to have been there. A phone rings. The caller ID says, "Home." You answer. A calm voice whispers, "Don't unpack." Then the line goes dead. The next morning, people begin visiting. An elderly woman hugs you. "You saved my son." An exhausted mechanic thanks you for lending him money. A police officer apologizes for arresting you years ago. A florist reminds you about flowers you supposedly order every Friday. None of their stories match. Different jobs, different ages, different personalities. It's as if you've lived hundreds of different lives, all at once. You begin writing everything down. Every name, every address, every memory they claim belongs to you. The notebook fills quickly. One detail never changes. Every story ends with the same sentence. You promised you'd come back. Back from where? Nobody answers. Instead, they look confused, like you've forgotten something impossible to forget. You visit the local bank, mostly to prove everyone is mistaken. The manager stands immediately. Welcome back. No identification required. No questions asked. He hands you access to a private account. Balance. For $0.8 million. You freeze. Surely this is fraud. You refuse. The manager looks genuinely worried. You earned every cent. You ask how. His face turns pale. I'm not allowed to remember. Outside, a black sedan follows you. Not aggressively, patiently, watching, waiting. For the first time, you realize someone doesn't want you asking questions. Inside apartment 407, you discover a locked safe. The combination opens using today's date. Inside, a notebook, written in your handwriting. The first page reads, "If you're reading this, you forgot again." Every page explains another rule. Never stay in one place after midnight. Never answer if someone calls you by your real name. Never trust anyone who says they remember everything. Most importantly, never visit the old train station. The final page is stained with dried coffee, or maybe blood. It ends with 5 words. I never escaped either. You slam the notebook shut. Someone knocks. Exactly 3 times, the way the notebook predicted. This time, you don't open the door. Instead, you watch through the peephole. A woman waits outside, perfectly still. She smiles without blinking. I know you remember. She speaks softly. You always remember around this point. You remain silent. She leaves. Hours later, you find another envelope beneath the door. Inside is a photograph. You, standing beside the same woman, 30 years earlier. On the back, one sentence. You asked us to erase you. Suddenly, the pieces begin fitting together. Maybe nobody lied. Maybe you chose to disappear again and again and again. You stop running. You start investigating. The town isn't random. Every resident plays a part. Teachers, doctors, cashiers, bus drivers. Every one of them protects the same secret. You discover hidden rooms beneath old buildings, storage lockers filled with identical notebooks. Each belongs to someone else. Each tells the same story. Different names, different faces, same ending. People who erase themselves, only to be found again. You realize this isn't one mystery. It's a system, an endless cycle. Some disappear willingly, some don't. Every forgotten identity leaves behind fortunes, properties, businesses, entire lives waiting for someone to reclaim them. That's why the money exists. That's why everyone recognizes you. You're not the first. You're simply the latest version. You return to the abandoned train station, the one you were warned about. Dust covers everything, except one platform. Fresh footprints, they lead underground. A massive archive stretches into darkness. Thousands of filing cabinets. Every drawer contains one life, one identity, one person who chose to vanish. At the center, a single file waits. Your real name. You hesitate. Opening it means remembering everything. Closing it means starting over. Again, you open it. Every memory crashes back at once. The money, the disappearances, the promises, the fear. You remember why you erased yourself. You weren't hiding from people. People were hiding from you. You leave town before sunrise. No luggage, no apartment, no bank account. You burn every notebook, destroy every photograph, disappear once more. Months later, a young traveler steps off a train, confused, alone, carrying one suitcase. You smile, walk toward them, and say the words you've heard so many times before. There you are. The traveler looks frightened. I'm sorry. Have we met? You smile. Of course, you just don't remember yet. The cycle begins again, and somewhere, someone else becomes the stranger everyone swears they've known for years.